Whenever me and my dad got into a fight, I ended up going to jail, and they ended up pressing charges on me. When I got out of there, I went to court, Texas side of Texarkana. And I've been there for like 6 months, came back to Arkansas, and got back on drugs, marijuana, drinking. Got my first car, had it for about not even a month, and I was going down a dirt road about 45 miles an hour, and there's a sharp left turn up ahead, and didn't even see it. And I saw the horizon of the water, so I immediately cut the wheel to the left and slammed on the brakes. My tire was about 2 inches from dropping off into the lake. In that moment there, I threw every single bit of alcohol I had into that pond. I was just thinking about that because I could have drowned right there. About 2-3 weeks later, I ended up wrecking my car. I was going about 75 in a 45 curve, hit the tree, my hip being dislocated, banging my head up on the side of my face. When I got out of the vehicle, I just laid on my back. Once they got me into the helicopter, an overwhelming of joy and peace came over me. I was too embarrassed to call my dad because me and my dad didn't really have a good relationship. So I ended up losing my job. That Sunday morning, got my stuff in my bag and I started walking. Once I got to Emerson, I met this black guy, and he was pretty nice. And he said, "Hold on, sir, where you going?" I said, "Right now, Louisiana." He said, "Okay." So he invited me into his house, and then he bought me a hotel room. He said he'll be here at 9 o'clock. He pulled up, and he took me all the way to Alexandria. And then that next morning, I went to the Homeless Coalition in Alexandria, and they bought me a ticket to New Orleans. And when I got off the bus, I was literally right at the Superdome. And I literally walked right past the mission. There's a whole line of folks all around the corner. I made my mind up that that's probably where I need to be at. So I decided to join the discipleship program. It is a blessing to have the food, the clothing, the support that the New Orleans mission gave to help me out in my walk with faith. If I wasn't joining the program, I'll be eating out of dumpsters. James chapter 1, verse 19. That's really been popping out a lot to me lately. It states, "Be slow to speak, swift to hear, and slow to anger, for the anger does not produce the righteousness of God." He taught me to be patient. There's a couple of times where I had to take a step back, do exactly what that verse says. To do that, I needed patience with my tongue, my temper. I was talking to my dad here and there, talking to my mom here and there. So they want me to look at this as a new beginning with people, fellow Christians and sisters in Christ, to be able to make a foundation here in Louisiana. So that's what my ultimate goal is, to stay down here and stay connected. Me being in the world versus me being now are not even close to being the same person that I was. It's really, really changed my life a lot.